Hello everyone, my name is Kid Lee, and it is time to take a look at Warhammer Vermintide 2. This is a melee action combat game from the developer at Fatshark. Now, if you are familiar with a game called Left 4 Dead, you'll find that this game is going to be very similar. Another comparison that I would make would be if you like Diablo. This would be very similar to Diablo, except for if it was in first person instead of sort of that top-down view that Diablo does. In this game, you actually get together with a party of 4. You are able to play it solo, but you still have a party of 4 for NPCs. And you are basically doing these sort of mission runs to destroy the enemy, and at the end, whether you win or lose, you get loot, and you can level up your characters and pick skills and all that fun stuff. So here real quick, I will show you all of the characters you can choose from. We have got a mercenary, a range veteran, the Waystalker, the Witch Hunter Captain, and the Battle Wizard. Now, each one of these has actually got 3 different variations that you can unlock. And all of these play very, very differently. Even within each one, they can play very different, which I'm going to show you here in just a second. We're actually going to go ahead and jump into the Battle Wizard. And we'll go ahead and we'll play. This is the little staging area. Now, the first thing I'll say is this game is actually very, very responsive. So I want to go through all of the different moves or abilities that you actually have, just to sort of demonstrate how this works before we get into the actual game. So on the left mouse, you've got a quick strike with your main weapon, or you can hold it for more of a power strike. On the right click, you actually have block, and you see how the 4 different shields come up, and you can actually do a push as well. Every character has got a melee weapon and a ranged weapon. Now, this particular character is the caster of the game, so you basically get a staff. But going back to what I said earlier about how you can have different playstyles even with the same character, I think showing off the different staff types is a perfect way of showing that. So the current staff I have equipped is actually this one right here. Now if we take a look at the abilities that it has, on left click it shoots fireballs, and then on right click it summons a giant, basically, explosion that I can move around, just like that. But if we were to actually switch over to a different staff, you can see how it is actually different. Now this staff has the same primary as the other staff, but the secondary is much, much different, as you can see right there. But yet again, let's switch on over to a different staff. Let's see what this one does. Rapid fire. And then the secondary is like a fire arrow for massive, massive damage. And there are even more variations. I don't know if I have any more on me, but let me take a look here real quick. Nope, so that one is actually the same as the first one. There's another staff that I had. I think I must have gotten rid of it, where it was actually just a straight-up flamethrower, which was really, really awesome. Now here real quickly, I'm going to go back to hero selection and switch over to the Witch Hunter Captain, just to show you something a little bit different. And in fact, I'm actually going to go ahead and switch up which sword he has. So here is basically just a really quick little sword, little one-handed sword. And again, you're able to do both your quick strikes and your heavy strikes. And again, here's our block and our push. But this actually has a secondary ability, which is a gun. And that's not even my range attack. That is simply a secondary ability that uses no ammo. If I want to switch over to a gun, I can do that. Or in this case, guns, as he's dual-wielding pistols. But here for a second, let's actually switch over to a different kind of gun and a different kind of sword, just so you can see the difference. So here's the gun. It's got this. We'll go ahead and roll reload. And it actually has a secondary, where you can fire all the shots. Different sword. This is actually much slower and much stronger than the other one. So it really comes down to your play type. For this particular class, do you want to be more of a heavy striker, or do you want to be really quick and nimble? So you can really take a look at all of those classes back on this other screen and really figure out how do you want to play each one. You can see the passive ability and the career skill for each one. And then as you get into the other variation of the class, you can actually continue to sort of figure out exactly what you want to do and exactly how you want to play it, which is really, really cool. If we go back to this class for a second, just so you can see the different ones. So this is almost more of a ranger, and then this is more of a, well, you know, it actually says right on screen, handmaiden, but the big old, like, spear type, which is really cool. And this is more of a dual wielder. So within each class, you definitely have a bunch of different variants. You know, here's a sword and board, here's a more of a ranged variation, and here's a slayer with 2 axes. And just because it shows him using 2 axes on the screen, it doesn't mean that you're completely married to that. You can swap weapons. So let's go ahead and go back to that witch hunter. So I think this will be the first one that I actually show gameplay on. So this is sort of your little holding area. You can actually come down here if you want, and you can grab some bombs and that sort of thing. One other thing I'll show you here real quick is back on this screen. I did mention talents before. This is what your skill tree looks like. So as you level up, you're able to pick one sort of talent from each one of these areas. There is a cosmetic system and a crafting system as well. So if you want to craft something better, or if you want to actually enhance something that you already have, you're able to do that as well. Now, one thing in this game that I actually am not really the biggest fan of, is in Vermintide 1, there was a lot of issues with loot. In this game, they have made it a lot better, but you guys know how the industry is anymore. Everything's got to be done out of loot boxes. So as you're leveling up and you're completing the missions, you get loot boxes, and that's where you get your loot from. I really wish they would have done currency and then actually have vendors here to where you can just go to the vendor and buy what you want. But nope, we're doing loot boxes in this game as well. And it's not terrible, but it's just not what I want. You know, I've still been able, as I've been playing this, I've still been getting the gear that I need and that sort of thing. So it's not terrible, it's just they could have done it better. So we're going to go ahead and go into this. You can see there's a bunch of different options here. The game does have Twitch integration, which is really cool. I actually haven't had a chance to try that yet, but I want to some night on stream. Quick play, custom games. So you can actually completely play this by yourself with NPCs, hosting a private game, or you can actually jump into a match with others, which is actually what I'm going to do here. We're just going to actually go into the lobby here, and you're able to select different missions, and as you can see here, I don't have all of them unlocked yet, nor do I have any heroic deeds at this time. Oop, let's go back into that. And you're actually able to select the difficulty based on your gear. So I think what we'll go ahead and we'll do is we'll just go ahead and do the lobby browser here and see what is going on here. So any mission, actually difficulty, we want it to be recruit, joinable, search distance, medium. So we need to find somebody who has an open spot for the class that I want to play. There we go, right there. So they're actually in the inn. Oh, that's only one person. We don't want to do that. Okay, these guys have already started. So I think we're basically just going to join their mission in progress, so you can see how this works. So here we go. We'll join them in progress. See how well this works here. Dun, 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 dun.
Shame about Usingen. The town's ruined, but there's still a job to do there. The Rockbloods are using the Baron's Manor as a storehouse for all their ill-gotten gains. It's filled with foodstuffs and supplies, and I want you to blow it up.
Thanks, boss. Where's everybody at? They're over here.
But hurry up. There's a fat bunch of them
But you'll see this game actually looks really, really nice. I'm really impressed by the look. But the game itself is very, very difficult. That is something that absolutely needs to be recognized, is the fact that this game is very, very difficult. And I also just realized that I have the wrong sword on, but that's okay. We'll use this one anyway. There's an assassin. But, as I mentioned, you see here, it's first-person combat, and, alright, we have an incoming horde of guys. Here we go. Look at all these guys coming in. So we're basically just coming in here, and again, you can block their attacks, you can push them back, you can switch out your weapons. Now, everybody does have an ultimate ability as well. That is the F, that's in the lower center of the screen. Oh, he pushed me back. Alright, let's go, A-team. Oh, we got guys coming in from behind. They're trying to flank us. Push these guys back. We're taking a couple of hits, but that's okay. Are we clear? I'll tell you, when playing this game, I get a very Lord of the Rings vibe from this. You know, when you're watching the Lord of the Rings movies and you've got the crew fighting just the waves and waves of, you know, Uruk-hai and orcs and stuff. It really reminds me of that, and you really get that feel as well. Now, when it comes back to the difficulty of this game, your health is just such a big, big factor of that, because there is no traditional regenerating health. Oh, we gotta kill this guy. He's dangerous. Another assassin. But yeah, there is no regenerating health, at least not in the standard sense. There are med packs and stuff like that, but they are few and far between. So you've really got to be blocking. This guy popped down. Cut that guy's head off. And these levels are actually really long, too, depending on what you have for a group. I mean, these can easily take, you know, 45 minutes plus sometimes.
What was that?
So I should mention here real quick, in case you're wondering what the group makeup is, you can actually see sort of in the upper left. This is actually probably the highest level group that I've had a chance to run with. We actually have a 9, a 10, and a 3. Alright, we got another wave incoming here. Drop down on that guy. But you'll see that they are actually not dropping any loot. You only get loot at the end of the matches. And the loot is actually based on a number of things. One being how well you actually do in the match. How far do you get in the match? Do you actually beat it, or do you die trying? Then there are also different kinds of books and grimoires you can get in the match, and if you're actually able to secure those till the end, those will also increase your loot. But the problem with that... Dang it, I can't get out to save her. You can see on the screen there's a red help. Maybe we can go this way. Oh, here comes a mini boss. Great.
Ah, bollocks. You still no ale.
I want to see if I can get out and res her. It's a lot of guys, though. And you see there are some that have shields and stuff, so they will try and block. And man, this is like... this went bad real quick. We got this mini boss who's just throwing acid everywhere. And I'm getting just... Alright, burn my ultimate and knocked them all down. I am taking a ton of damage here. Damn, I'm down. So, your crew have to come over and res you. There we go. I gotta go ahead and burn my one and only healing potion here. I need to get out of here. I don't like this spot. Alright, mini-boss. So, our person died, and now we have to rescue them. So you see the set free, so basically the enemy has captured them. This guy needs to just die. Okay, let's concentrate on the mini-boss here. This guy is the worst, especially in this scenario. How close is that? Hold on, let me drop down. Come back here. Sit down, son. Try and blow up his tanks. Let me drop down here. Good block there. Ow, and then I got hit. So 2 of us are down. So the dwarf has to get us up, otherwise this is game over. He's gonna try and work his way around. I think he's gonna try and come up and then pop down. There we go. But I hope this gives you a sense of exactly how difficult this really is, because it's pretty difficult. How did he jump through that window? That seems a little strange. I mean, I know he's a rat. They can fit through anything, right? That's the excuse we're gonna use. So I've been using my quick strikes mostly here. Let's go ahead and wind up on... We got another guy coming in here. Let's get rid of the ad. He's been blocking me with his shield. Alright, he's down. So we hit him with a strong strike there. I backed off. We're gonna go back in. Ow. I burned my ultimate. It kind of... And down we go again. We have no healing potions to get us back up to full health. You'll notice the health bar has gone to gray. So it's basically just temporary health, and it slowly ticks down. So this is where the game just gets really, really hard. This dude is just laying acid everywhere.
We go, Johnny.
Gotta get out of that madness. Yeah, he's marked. Marked targets will take more damage. It's actually a speciality. Hello, sir. I feel like I'm doing no damage to this guy. Minimal damage. Good block there. And I missed the second one. He was trying to res me and I just got pushed back. The guy's just laying down the fire. We almost got him though. He's almost dead. He's so close. There he drops. Alright. And again, no loot from the mini-boss. Loot comes at the end. So, again, my health is basically at 0 because of this gray bar. I've got to find a healing potion. Here is an ammo chest. And reload this gun here. Here we go. These are some tough guys, these red ones. You can see what they're like. Little polearm things that they can strike from pretty good distance. Come here, buddy. I pushed him back, and he pushed me back. Down he goes. There's no healing potions in here, is there? Well, there's one of those. That's something, I guess. Not what I was looking for, though. Now, we gotta be careful here. We're getting too spread out. You don't want to do that in this game. You don't want to get spread out. Okay, he's getting our ranger back. So we got her back. What do we got? Alright, there's dudes down here.
The dwarf saves me for once.
Got some bigger guys here. Again, I marked him so he would take more damage. A couple other smaller complaints I would have about this game is I wish you could see the health bars on top of your friends. Or some other way of identifying them, because they just blend in with everything else. Now, of course, when they're when there's an object in between you and them, you know, they turn green, which you've been seeing. But other than that, it's really kind of hard to see your friends. All right, we got a horde incoming. That's what that horn is. It's like the Horn of Gondor. Ooh, a bomb. I'll take that. Here we go. There's a barrel there. Incendiary bomb going off. Let them jump into the fire and just die. Come on down here.
I'll admit it. I'm impressed.
Just doing strong attacks as they pop into the pile here.
Your lack of finesse makes your rampage somewhat more endearing.
The party chat between the different characters is pretty good. The game does it really, really well. I'm actually falling behind a little bit, which could be bad. An assassin or another guy can actually sneak up behind us and take us. What is happening over here? See, that rat actually flanked our guys. Good thing I was trailing a little bit. The game actually does a pretty good job with the flanking sometimes. That's a special one that we just killed there. Just get right in there. Take him down. I see you over there. Don't run away. Mugga wugga? Hey, listen here, you. I saw what you were trying to do. It's that dude up on that roof. Get down here. But yeah, just visually and sound-wise and responsiveness, this game is just really good. It really nails all those categories.
Chose to flee rather than fight. How many collaborators? Now don't get carried away. Plenty more to shoot.
Hello.
Surprise attack!
Boom, knock them all back. That's an ultimate going off. Dang, oh man, I'm completely surrounded. That's bad. Gotta really watch your back. That's how they kill you, assassin. Where's the rest of the team at? I'm gonna die here. Oh, there's a freaking caster here too. See, this is one of the biggest things with this game is you've got to stay together. If you get singled out, you're dead. That almost happened right there, but I was able to save it. I took a lot of damage doing that.
Blessed Sigmar. That
He
last
found a
blow went
bandage.
deeper than I thought.
I would like to find one. That'd be great. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, ladies and gentlemen, is let me go ahead and switch classes, just so you can see gameplay from a different class. So let's go ahead and switch on over to that mage. For this one, I'll go ahead and switch on over to the Battle Wizard, and I'll actually show you what a match looks like from the start. And the one I just showed you, I was playing with real people. This time I'll show you with NPCs, just so you can maybe see the difference. So I'll actually do a private game, host game. We'll do Against the Grain just for fun, and go ahead and play. We'll enter this area over here. 3, 2, 1.
I've had reports of Rotblood foraging parties in the vicinity of Usingen. Now, that's bad enough, but it turns out some folk were too stubborn to show a clean pair of heels when it all went south. Now, we can't sit by as the crotchety old fools are being shipped off to Helmgart to be used as fodder for the Skittergate in one way or another. Make your way to Morgan's Loft Farm and save as many as you can.
Alright, let's roll my NPC dudes.
Between a farmer and a soldier when the land's overrun.
Morgan's lost the prize, but it wouldn't hurt to keep an eye
So
open.
those are the
along
two
the
abilities
way.
I have on this staff.
Remember not
This
to
is actually
kill
my
the
best
survivors
staff.
by mistake. That manner of thing upsets folk.
Let's get over here.
Challenge, over the fence.
Come here, rat dudes. Oh, he's dead.
Now don't get carried away. Plenty more to shoot.
Let's roll. Fighting in this tall grass is actually kind of hard on this mission. See, I'm gonna line them up here a little bit. Nope, never mind. They're already dead. I was gonna do my big AoE attack. These rat guys are kind of hard to see in this grass. That's why I'm kind of standing up here. Alright. Good job, guys. Switch over to sword mode here. Oh, assassin! Ow, 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 ow. Save me, NPCs. Save me. Everybody clear? Let's get towards this farm over here.
Strangler!
Where's the strangler?
First wall. It's empty.
Oh, that dude. I hate that guy.
Dead strangler.
They'll actually grab you with a noose and pull you away from the group. It really sucks. Alright. That sounds really bad. Let me grab this lamp oil here. Pardon me. Where's the, I think there's a mini-boss around here. I was gonna throw this in his face. Alright, we're gonna put that there for now. What's this back here? Oh, a healing potion. Hey, you know what? I'm actually gonna use this now.
Incoming.
Doesn't that just burn right off?
Oh, great. Now this is where the... Oh, now there's a gas rat out here, too. Well, oh, God. Hi.
Gas rat. You don't see it.
Okay, ow, this is bad. Where you at, my dudes? Oh, my God. We are surrounded on both sides.
All right. Fire. Look out.
Okay, we cleared the one side. All right, hold on.
She's like the living fire of the mountain.
We blew them dudes up.
Ugh. I suppose that's my blood.
My ultimate ability is called, like, fire walking. I can actually create a wall of fire and walk through it and make them stand in it and burns them down pretty quick. It's pretty nice. I'll grab this. Oh, perfect. There we go. Set all that on fire.
I'll soon have you feeling your old self.
You're a good friend, Marcus.
Something is shaking. Oh, there it is. Hello, mini-boss. They really, really don't like fire.
Ah, no! Push through my sin!
What just hit me? I was gonna say the boss didn't hit me. There had to be another... unfortunately, this looks like a bug. It looks like he's stuck. I've never actually seen this happen before. So it's funny that it happens when I'm recording. Well, I suppose that's one way to do it.
I hate Spawn. They stink of tainted magic.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
you
stink of
make
tainted
life
magic.
stink, wizard, especially these North
As they do.
Not one for potions myself, but,
You are all about the potions. What are you talking about? And you're dead. Alright, everybody up over. Let's go. Oh, there's a summoner somewhere. He's summoning a
the wind will die with its
vortex of,
mark
like, acid or whatever. Let's just move away from it. Nope. Sit down, Berserker. Sit. Sit. The vortex is getting closer, guys. Oh, it's gone now. Alright, cool. That dude was trying to do... Oh, that's a snatcher. Get him. Get him. He's trying to kill me.
Dead and good riddance. Nice work, Mayfly.
Pop that guy. Fireball knocks him over. That'll take care of him. You guys are walking through fire, my boys. There's a bunch of them over there. Knocked them all to their feet. Yeah, come on over here. Gather them up. Gather them up. Gather them up for me. Dang it, we got a caster. Where is it? Now we're caught in a tornado. I don't even see where the thing is.
This wizard has a present for you.
There he is. He disappeared before I could get him. Alright. Watch those guys behind us.
Ambush, is it? I'll enjoy this. Honestly,
There he is. Got him. Assassin.
Well, let's hope this works.
Alright, cool, we're clear. But I think that gives you a pretty good idea on how this mage class kind of works. But basically, what I was saying earlier was, you know, just depending on what weapons you use and what talents you use and how you want to play this game, you can really sort of tune a character to your playstyle, which is really, really cool. But overall, I've had a pretty good time in this game. I do wish the game was actually a little bit more complex when it comes to like the gearing system and getting loot and that kind of thing. I think it kind of lacks in those areas, but visually, sound quality, gameplay-wise, all of that is just absolutely fantastic. It's just a great little hack and slash shooter type game where you can just jump in, kill a bunch of stuff, leave, level up your guy, and that's basically what it is. So if you're looking for a game like that, definitely check this one out. I think I heard, whoa. Did you get him? I think I heard this game sold already 500 million copies in the first week or so. So it's doing pretty well. Everybody seems to really, really like it. But I think that'll go ahead and do it for this one. So, of course, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you all so much for watching. And that being said, everybody keep playing, have fun, and we'll see you next time.